So guys, today was dramatic. Good So what happened today is, I was in the middle of an argument between a father and his son. So I'm going to share the story so that you guys give me your opinion of who was right in your opinion. So what happened is, I've been talking about my AI software called the Monkey Pesa Sales AI. It's literally a tool that helps find customers for you. Now, someone called me. I'm not going to disclose the name, but he calls me up and tells me, do you know what? Just come to downtown. We need to talk a bit. He explains his situation. You know, I work for a family enterprise, and family enterprise things are complicated. So I'm like, you know, let me come and we go down and talk. On reaching downtown, I find the gentleman there, and alongside him was his father, who is also the director of the company. Yeah? So I sit down in the conversation, we begin. So now, what perturbed me is that two people had differing points of view. Literally, the father came and first the son told me, man, the times are changing, the era is evolving, so it's important we move with the times and see if there is change coming, as opposed to us saying, for us it doesn't affect us. We'd rather begin looking at what is changing and how do we stay relevant despite the change. The father's point of view, however, was a bit different. It was this: we have survived. Tuwadeo, we've been around, nothing has happened, and he was under the belief that if they have been able to survive even post-COVID-19, they would be in position to kind of continue surviving. One thing I've come to appreciate is sometimes change is a bit scary, to be honest. According to the gentleman, he's hearing all these new fancy things. What is AI? It doesn't make sense to him. It's something that he has never had. So naturally, he's going to be resistant. This is something new, entirely new. So it's not going to come off easy for this person to just accept that, you know what, let me adopt it, especially since he has never heard about what it is and what its power can do. So now I tried to just dig a bit deeper to try and understand. Okay, so help me understand, why did you call me? That is when the gentleman told me, before COVID, ngolunakutufuna bantu ana atano bebajja mu dduuka lyaffe. That's about 40 to 50 people going into their shop in downtown Kampala. Then I asked them, so now right now what is happening? What prompted you guys to call me here? Because there should be a reason to call. You called me here. That's when they tell me, man, as of right now, on average, to be honest, we are getting anywhere between 5 and 10 guys coming into our shop. Keep in mind that these guys are in downtown, like the middle of downtown. So I tried to just get the dad to understand, man. Times are changing. Truth be told, times are changing. So what used to work before COVID-19 is different. The fact that you used to get 30 to 50 people and now you're getting 5 to 10 people a day is showing you something, as opposed to you being blind to it and saying, it's important you get to understand that, you know what could be causing that change, and begin working towards changing that, because this is what kills people's businesses. There are very many businesses that were so big, only for a couple of years later, you no longer hear about them. So it's important that you get to understand, man, what is changing and how do we stay relevant. If now people are no longer going downtown and they're staying in their offices, talk to them in their offices. Use platforms like social media. Use AIs to try and hunt for those people for you in the offices where they were. Because at the end of the day, you sitting in your shop downtown and saying abaja kuja, it's just you being, should I say, ridiculous. You're saying because you know things a certain way, the rest of the world is supposed to work and revolve around the way you know, which doesn't honestly make sense whatsoever. So yes, my job was, I tried to get the gentleman to understand that, man, times are changing, and you're actually subjecting to yourself to risk, because 5 years down the road, there are even going to be less people coming to downtown. People are going to stay in their offices. All these campuses are now going to be old enough that they're going to be the guys that you would need to buy from you. Now, if you didn't conform and work around how best to reach these people, it means you're going to miss out on an entire generation simply because for you work a certain way, which sometimes honestly does not really make a lot of sense. So change is coming, and your job is not to fight the change. Your job is to see, yes, this change is coming, but how do I still stay relevant? What do I need to do so that my brand is able to keep alive despite the change that is coming in? And if you can figure that out, it positions your business in such a good manner that you will survive long term. Whereas you fighting the change, especially when the change is here, is honestly a very useless endeavor. You're just being rigid because, man, it's what you know. And I know change is scary, but truth be told, don't subject your business to the risk, because what business needs, what sales needs is be with the times, what's moving, and be there, be relevant there, appeal to the people. And if the people are now on Snapchat, be on Snapchat. If there are AIs that are helping you sell, use them, because you not using them is going to put you at such disadvantage that in the near future people will look at you as if you're stupid. So yes, based on my point of view, that's what I had recommended. I don't know what you guys think. Was the gentleman, the young boy, right, or was the old man right? The change is coming too fast. We should first relax and see what is happening. Just give me your comment in the right below, and I'll know what you guys think as well. Bye bye.